spent countless hours of time in the pool, countless hours in here, making my body stronger, and it's been kind of like a mental thing too, just telling myself like, you're fast enough to be able to compete with those girls that are at other Division I schools that I'll be competing against next year. It was like a big decision of like where I was going to go to school, and Valpo was a great experience on my first initial visit. And then once I met some of the teammates at an invitational that I went and watched, they were also just super inviting. The ability to be able to further my swim career and the equipment that I'm able to use at Valpo, I think can help me make really big strides. 18 months ago, I was diagnosed with a third-degree heart block. They had to put a pacemaker in my chest, and so once I had that surgery done and everything, I started at PSM and getting my shoulder mobility and my shoulder strength back, and now that I have that, making it even stronger than it was before and really spend the time that I need to be able to compete at the level that I want to compete at. I've been in the pool since I was 6 years old. It's not an easy sport to just pick up and start doing, but if you have the dedication to do it, you can do it just fine.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I moved down here when I was younger. I went to the gym with my brother and my dad. It felt kind of natural. I just had a love for it. I feel like it got serious when I went from probably my 8th grade year to my freshman year. I knew Purdue was home for me because I just felt very comfortable when I got onto the campus and got around all the people and the team. They love me, I love them. And I'm just super excited to play with that group of girls and that group of coaches. Now I'm in here working out and it's helped me get stronger, so I know that's going to help building my muscle, being able to power through defenders. You get in the lane, be more confident, finishing at the basket through contacts. When you know you're in here putting the work in, it makes it easier for you to go on the court.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
It was after a bad game in 8th grade. I decided that I was going to try my best to, be able to earn a scholarship and play in college, and so I'm really excited for it. Once you come here for a while, you have all the experience. I feel like I'm getting a lot stronger, especially in basketball-specific positions. I feel like I'm able to move better, I'm more flexible, able to run faster, jump higher, and just stronger overall. So then, when you go back to your school, you can take that experience, to help you prevent injuries when you're doing your own weight training with your own school.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
was on JV, and it was the last point of our Snyder match. I just went down, and I couldn't move. Like, I could not get back up. And I had torn my ACL, part of my meniscus, and then I also had, like, severe bone bruising. It was kind of tough to just be like, I can't play volleyball, and I really have to work to get back to where I was and try to be better and, like, grow from there. So Dr. Hartswell was the wonderful surgeon who did my knee, and for 2 months between my injury date and my surgery date, I went to PSM Sports Therapy, and I really got some great care before my surgery that would help me to be stronger afterwards. For about 6.5 months after surgery, I was also with PSM just working to get back and be better. The exercises my physical therapist Will has are really geared toward like his individual patients, and it was just cool to see the different progressions from exercises that I would be doing. And I think that was a big part of like knowing where my progress was and knowing where I stood. There's nothing else that brings me as much joy as volleyball does. Just being able to confidently say, I can do this move, or I can do this move, or I feel safe with my knee. I think that was when I really knew that I was like ready to get back out there.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Leo High School, where tonight we have a very intriguing Northeast 8 Conference matchup between the New Haven Bulldogs and the Leo Lions. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us on Summit City Sports. Make sure to follow our Instagram at 260 Sports. Follow our Facebook page at Summit City Sports. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as we now have the playing of our national anthem. Once again, welcome to Leo High School. For my partner, Jake Haviland, I'm Caden Linder with your play-by-play as we are just under 3 minutes away from kickoff. Jake, a good start for Leo, 3-0 to start the season. How do you think that success has translated to start the season for the Lions?
I think with a lot of success, you got to get your run game going. Run game opens up your pass game, and if you look at the stats, Leo's getting their run game going. And we look at their stats here right now. Their rushing leader, Nathan Foster, the senior, averaging about 170 a game. He is going to be the difference maker here tonight, especially with New Haven coming in 0-3. I did cover New Haven's game last week. New Haven is a second-half team. They might not have a win yet, but they're a second-half team, and you do not want to fall to victim of that later on in the second half. But like I said, Leo is offensively strong, defensively strong as well. They brought a lot of back. They brought back on both sides of the ball. It's going to be a very exciting match tonight for Leo and New Haven. Might get an upset, might get the first win of the season if you're New Haven. Let's see how it all conspires tonight.
Totally agree. Leo, 3 wins against Lures, 14-7 in week 1, and then 2 weeks ago in week 2 against Angola, 21-6, and last week at Norwell, 35-7. A very offensively dominant performance from Nathan Foster. 13 carries, 232 yards, 4 touchdowns for him. And man, he is just a beast. Last year, he was actually injured in the season finale against DeKalb, and right now 500-plus rushing yards in his first 3 games. Do you think he'll make a big impact tonight?
Yeah, and if you look at his career stats here in high school, he averages almost 10 yards a carry. That is crazy. And his total touchdowns, he has 17 total touchdowns. I know he's going to look to score a lot tonight with the vulnerable New Haven defense. It's going to be a great one tonight.
Totally agree. And then you take a look for the quarterback, Titus Stoller, a dual threat guy, throws the ball well, and he's super athletic. He also plays both sides of the ball for Leo in that corner as well. Do you expect a big game from him? Last week only completing 9 for 11, totally heavily dependent on the run. How do you see a balanced attack? Do you see a balanced attack for Leo tonight against this New Haven squad?
Right, so last week when I was at New Haven, DeKalb, they stayed with the run, but they were able to pass the ball against New Haven, or against the team they played last week. So you hope that he doesn't have to do too much passing again. If he's not doing too much passing, that means the run game is opening up for you.
Agreed.
Sorry, Coach.
Nathan Foster, man, going to be a player to watch tonight, as well as Titus Stoller for the Lions, and as well as number 24, Paul Woods, for that Leo squad, as we are just moments away as we see teams making their way back to the sideline, as kickoff is just moments away. And you take a look at New Haven, 0-3 to start the year, obviously. Losses to Northrop, 0-41. Northside, 39-23. And then last week at DeKalb, 40-20. And especially in this kind of environment, Leo's fans are going to be a problem. How do you see the Bulldogs win this one tonight?
Well, like I said earlier, in the last 2 games that New Haven have, they've gotten outscored in the first half. Last week it was 24-0. I can't remember what the score was the week 2, but New Haven has outscored week 2 and week 3's opponent in the second half. So if they can stay strong and get something going in the first half, and they can build off in the second half, they're going to have a great game against this team.
Totally agree. As we see, Leo will kick off and will receive the ball to start the second half. This is a Northeast 8 conference matchup. As we are underway here at Leo High School, a good kick will be returned out the back of the end zone, trying to get a lane to go, and brought down at around the 32-yard line, as we'll see New Haven's offense come onto the field.
Yeah, great protection for them. They got up to the 32-yard line. You're going to see their offense. They're going to spread the ball out a lot tonight to get Leo's defense confused here. And it looks like right now Leo's going to stack the box, but there's nobody on the line yet.
We'll see what the Bulldogs do coming out. 1st and 10, ball at around the 31-yard line.
And if you look up front, folks, if you could see the view, the offense or the defensive line for Leo, I got some good size there. And it all starts in the trenches here. If Leo can get off the field here quickly because of their defensive line, they might win this game early.
It's going to be an offensive game. Here we go, 1st and 10 for New Haven. So we'll see a trips package off to the right. And he's got a man, and he's picked off for Leo as we see him go down the sideline. Touchdown, Leo!
The first
play of the game.
A pick six. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable play by the Lions defense as we see him strike early. That's what matters in these types of games. Striking early, getting points early, and then closing out at the end.
Huge defensive stop and score for them. Now your defense is already outscoring their offense, and we are already less than 2 minutes. We're less than a minute in already, and Leo has taken control very, very early. Not what you want for New Haven at all.
Not at all. We'll see Leo attempt the extra point. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up.
And it looks like it sticks.
And it's good. Right
Leo,
down the middle.
His name is Leo, and he got to kick for Leo. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
The sophomore kicker.
Leo taking an early advantage on the first play of the game. Pass was intercepted and taken back for a 32-yard pick six as Leo strikes early 7-0 with just about 11 minutes remaining in this first quarter.
You know, when I watched New Haven's game last week, their second half started on a muffed kickoff. So if New Haven could get something going here, maybe get into New Haven's territory, they'll get something going. They just stacked everything. Leo had nothing. They weren't going past Leo's defense. Everything was stacked. Great defense from Leo.
Perfectly well said. So we'll see the Lions again kicking this one off to the Bulldogs.
Kickoff number 2 already with only 17 seconds left, or 17 seconds taken off the clock.
Unbelievable. We'll see Isaiah Kuhlman kick this one away.
It's a good distance from the man. Oh, he's can't run to the ball.
Couldn't hold on, but they'll pick it up. Try to return down middle, flag on the play. The tackle was made by Sam Miller. So we'll see and await the call.
So let's see what the flag was here. I don't know if we'll be able to hear it, but we'll be able to sign it out here. See here, it's going to go on New Haven.
Maybe a holding call?
Maybe a holding. Legal contact.
Illegal contact. Set up a 1st and 10 for New Haven.
Oh.
So we're waiting a spot of the ball.
From the booth, it sounds like they might have the option to re-kick. But let's see what they decide here. But both offense and defense are out there, so let's see what the ref says. Or hear what he says.
And that ball will be spotted at the 34.
So that's going to be on Leo.
It's going to be on Leo. Maybe the parent
you
block in the back.
Yeah, and you got to capitalize right here. If I ever cut you off, folks, it's because we cannot hear each other. He can hear me. I can't hear him. So just stick with us here.
Here goes New Haven on 1st and 10. A run up the middle, but immediately brought down.
Nothing.
He has the ball, 24. He stripped it right out of his hands. They didn't give it to him. Tackle 24.
As Paul Woods, one of these Lions to watch with the tackle.
And Paul Woods is your tackle leader for the Leo Lions tackles per game, that is. He's averaging 6 tackles a game, and he already has 1 for a loss.
Great play from this Lion front 7 as we'll see a 2nd and 11 for New Haven.
Let's see a dump down pass to just get something going. There it is.
There's a screen. It's got it on that right side, brought out of bounds. Pushed out of bounds by...
I'm cutting you off, aren't I?
Nah, you're good.
Sorry.
Pushed out of bounds by number 1, Tanner Mickelson. And that one was completed to Donald Gage Jr. Set up a 3rd down.
It's a 3rd and 6. So it is somewhat manageable. I like to see what they do here on offense.
Keep your eye out for number 13, bottom of your screen. That's Gage, just made that last catch. So here we go, Tris package to the left. Single setback. As he's got him in over the middle, that's caught. And he's still got a lane down the left side. Here he comes. And it'll be brought out of bounds by Isaiah Detmers, the freshman defensive back, 5'11", 160 pounds. A good play from New Haven.
Yeah. Now they're finally in Leo's territory. And this is their 2nd drive of the game, so this is where you need to be if you're New Haven. They were able to get it off the line quickly. They were able to get that play developed. Their defensive line for Leo is just destroying everything, but not on that play. So let's see what New Haven can do here.
A good play by DJ Simpson. Ball at the 45. 1st and 10 for New Haven. So we'll see a single setback. And that won't be thrown. That one's caught.
Good catch
by Logan Fox.
He put it right where he needed to.
Good play by Logan Fox, a true freshman out there for the Bulldogs. Set up a 2nd and 3 to go.
Now if you're New Haven, do you go to the run? You've already had 3 consecutive pass plays. See if they keep them honest here and run the ball here on a 2nd and 3, because you're still manageable if you lose yards here on a 2nd down.
Here we go, 2nd and 3. Will be handed off, trying to get up the middle and brought down.
It's just short, maybe a yard short, maybe.
A great tackle by Isaiah Kuhlman. 6'2", 300 pounds. A good play by the Lions.
So maybe just like yard and a half. You got 2 yards here to get.
3rd down and 2 for New Haven. Very pass heavy on 3rd down so far. We'll see if they go back to it. Looking to stack up the box. Maybe a QB sneak or a handoff. As here we go, 3rd and 2. It will be handed off, and a nice run. Pick up a 1st down.
Hey, in that run game.
Another good play from DJ Simpson.
Great 2nd drive for Leo, or for New Haven after turning the ball over. This is exactly where you want to be.
You're already in Leo territory. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another handoff to Simpson and immediately swarmed.
Nothing.
By a whole sea of Lions. Landon Foster, one of the mans in there to make the play. A loss of a yard, 2nd down and 11 for New Haven.
Now, if this was Madden, I would probably run another run. I would run a run play to make it a little bit more manageable on the 3rd down. But let's see what they do here. They're a spread formation, 2 receivers on the left, 2 on the right.
They have been very good in 3rd down, trying to set up another good play. Here it goes, 2nd and 11. As there'll be another screen pass, and that one's caught by the true freshman.
He's still up.
And a good hit, but brought out of bounds.
I mean, just short of the 1st down marker. Great play.
Isaiah Detmers for Leo brought him out of bounds. The true freshman, standing 5'11", 160 pounds. Be a 3rd and short to go.
Right. And last week, New Haven had very good opportunities to score the ball in the 1st half, but they just couldn't hold on to the ball like they did in the 1st drive here. So you're hoping they can keep the ball in their hands. They got a 3rd and 2 here. They got a chance to keep on keeping the offense out there and tiring out the defense.
Here it comes. 3rd and 2 to go. It'll be handoff to Simpson, but immediately brought down by number 77. That's Gus Stuckey, 6'2", 300-pound junior. And a nice play from this Leo defense, set up a 4th and 2. Offense staying on the field. So look to attempt this from the 21-yard line.
They kicking?
Looks to see.
Yep. Well, if you guys were wondering what the IU score is at the end of first, it's 21-0.
It looks the offense will stay on the field, as it is 4th and 2 from the 21. The ball's on the ground, as we'll see a flag.
That's going to be on New Haven.
That one's going to go on New Haven.
But now that bumps him back 5 yards. So now you're questioning your play calling here. It's a 4th and 7.
False start on New Haven. Set them back to a 4th and 7. So the offense looks to stay on the field. We'll see what Coach Shearer's got in his back pocket. As I think they're going to attempt to go for this.
I think so too.
At the 26, 4th and 7. After that false start.
With one receiver out wide, or 3 coming on this outside here. Staying tight, 2 in the slot here.
Keep your eye out at number 11. That's the true freshman at the bottom of your screen. And a delay of game or a timeout called by New Haven. So that'll be their first one of the half. Go ahead and step out for a quick break. You are watching Indiana High School boys football on SummitCitySports.com.
Ago, I was diagnosed with a 3rd-degree heart block. They had to put a patient, and so at the level that I want to compete at. I've been in the pool since I was 6 years old. It's not an easy sport to just pick up and start doing, but if you have the dedication to do it, you can do it just fine.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Welcome back to Leo High School, as the Bulldogs will look to go for it on 4th and 7. Here we go. Play action. He's got his man deep, and it's caught.
Yeah, but he's still in.
No signal yet,
and
he's out of bounds.
What a call. Wow.
A good play from the Lions defense.
Wow. A great play.
It was
a great play.
A good find by the quarterback.
Hopefully you could see how close he was to being out of bounds there.
Go ahead and take a look at that one again.
I don't know. God, it's so close.
Hard to tell.
A great effort. Great effort. I mean, you don't want to down yourself on that drive. That was a great drive. They got their pass going, got their run going. It was just the pass wasn't there. Keep your heads up if you're in New Haven. That was a great drive, but just came out with no points, sadly.
We'll see the Lions offense for the first time in this game, even with 7 points on the board after that pick six.
Right. This is our first look at their offense.
So we'll see Titus Stoller, the dual threat quarterback.
He can do it all.
Along with Foster in the backfield. 500 yards in his first 3 games for Foster.
That's amazing.
So got 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Here comes Stoller in this Lions offense. There'll be a handoff to Foster around the outside. He's still got a lane, and good tackle.
Good tackle. Good outside contain.
By Calvin Dobson. A good tackle.
We got a marker. We got a marker down.
There is a flag.
From early indications, it's going to go on. It's going to go on Leo, and it's going to decline. So there's going to be
it'll be a loss of 4.
Yeah.
2nd and 14 for Leo.
Hey, this is a great position you got if you're New Haven. Keep on pushing them back. Now they're going off script here on the plays they designed.
Here comes Stoller. 2nd and 14 at the 22-yard line. So change the play.
And plays coming from the sideline tonight. Won't see much huddling, apparently.
Here comes Stoller. He'll drop back. Looking for a man deep. He's got him down the sideline. A good catch.
That's a catch.
A phenomenal catch.
Great catch right in the middle right here.
A great play by Luke Tackwell, the senior receiver. So we'll see a fast transition. 1st and 10 at the 49. A handoff to, and he's going on the outside.
And he's gone.
And he's gone. That's going to go for a touchdown, Lions.
Hey, you got to give it. When there's a hole like that, oh, there's a marker on the field here. That's coming back.
There is a flag.
And there was just too big of a hole in the gap there. And if it's that open, it's either he whipped you on the line or it's an offensive holding. And sadly, God, that was a great run.
Let's look at that one again. It's just great blocking.
There it is right there.
And it looks to go on number 62, Hayden Roberts. It's just a great play by Foster.
Doing what he normally does, but this time it just didn't count. I wonder how many of those he has that didn't count. I bet he has a lot.
As last week, his longest run was 76 yards.
Oh, my goodness.
So, as we'll see him come off to get a breather.
So now this is Leo's second play. That's over 10 yards a game.
We'll see Paul Woods checking in, playing both sides. So that one will go out, a catch. It's got some space and brought down.
So it looks like they were able to pick up what they lost there.
A good play by Foster Swaney for Leo. And tackled by Braden Foster.
So they're going to have about a 2nd and 9 here. They got a little bit more than what they needed to gain back. You think they go right back to the running back here?
I mean, that's what's been working all season for him. So, you're about 2nd and 9. Try to pick up a 3rd manageable. As we see Foster checking back in for Leo. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen, single setback. So it'll be 2nd and 9 from midfield. Man in motion. And they'll hand this one off. It's a QB keeper. And a good play from Stoller.
Makes that 3rd down more manageable for him. Now, if you're Leo, you have a little bit more freedom to do what you want. Do they keep it on the ground or do they keep it on the pass? The 3rd and 3 here. Let's see what they do.
3rd and 3. Here comes Stoller. Last minute instructions from Dorfler.
Yeah, and they're at the 50-yard line. So if they don't get it here, they're going to go for it for 4th down. So maybe just a little dish play.
An option play. That one will go to Foster. And breaking tackles and brought out of bounds by number 20 for New Haven. That's Cedric Boone, the senior. Another guy to watch out for this New Haven defense, as Leo will pick up a 1st down at around the 37-yard line. So they're in good field position to put more points up on the board. As here we go, 1st and 10 from the 37. That one will be handed off to Woods. Good blocking up front.
Oh, maybe a touchdown-saving tackle right there.
A good play by Donald Gage, playing both sides of the ball at receiver and corner. A 9-yard play, setting up a 2nd and 1. We'll see Woods still in the game. 2 receivers, top of your screen on both sides.
That's the coverage there.
Titus Stoller A senior, 5'8", 185 pounds. Just a do-it-all guy. They'll hand this one off to a QB keeper, and he'll pick up a first down.
Now, if you hear me screaming keep tonight, don't get annoyed. It's just a habit.
A great play by Stoller. He'll move the chains for Leo. Ball at the 22-yard line. As Leo is driving. Would have already had points up on the board if that holding didn't take place, but they are driving at about the 21. A good play.
Right, and they're taking the time off the clock as well.
Time is valuable. So we'll see a 1st and 10 from the 21. As Stoller will drop back, going deep for the end zone.
And
it's a good breakup.
Misses it.
A great play from Calvin Dobson.
So it's good to see that New Haven has challenged them in the secondary as well. That was a great 50-50 ball there.
Foster Swaney, the intended target for Leo. So we'll set up a 2nd and 10. I'm liking seeing that Stoller's taking shots down the field even when you got a guy that is capable of running this ball. 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line. As they'll hand this one off. Just powering forward for a gain of about 6.
Now, if you're Leo here and you don't get it, do you go for it for 4th down, or do you take the points on a?
You are a manageable distance, so
right.
3rd and 3, a good tackle by Cedric Boone. As Foster was just trying to plow his way forward. 3rd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Let's see what they do here. They got one receiver on the right side.
We have man in motion. They'll hand this one off to Foster down the middle. Touchdown, Lions. A good play. Nathan Foster. Just a super athletic kid. As Leo will get their points back. We'll go ahead and take a look at that one again. A man in motion, just a fake, and hand it off to Nathan Foster, as he'll just run that down the middle.
When you leave a man on the outside and you don't have enough in the box, it's going to be hard to stop that offensive line of Leo.
Kick is up, and that one will go through. As Leo takes a 14-0 lead over New Haven. Just about 2 minutes remaining in this first quarter. If you're New Haven, you got to find a way to put points up on the board and stop Nathan Foster, obviously.
Yeah, you see that New Haven was able to move the ball on them pretty well. They just got to capitalize on the 4th down. The score is very close. It's a 2-possession game, but you look at where New Haven's been, especially in the red zone opportunity they had earlier. And it's on paper, it looks like a 1-possession game here if you take away that pick 6.
Yeah, just an unfortunate play for New Haven, and a really good drive, as you mentioned. From the Bulldogs, that last drive just couldn't pick up that 4th down, as that Leo front 7 is very good. So we'll see Kuhlman looking to kick this one away.
Scores around the league. Northside is up 14-0 against Concordia. And some other scores here. Eastside is up 7 against Cherubusco.
A good return, spin on the outside. Oh. Here come the Bulldogs down the sideline and brought down at about the 40-yard line.
Call.
A great return.
What a way to start this drive here. Their second drive that's got them into New Haven territory, but you have to capitalize it with points.
Go ahead and take a look at that return again. Some great blocking up front, and just spins outside and put New Haven.
That one blocker just put his body out and just laid out 3 of them. He's got to feel that in the morning. My goodness.
A great play. And sets him up in good field position at the 39.
You'd like to see him go for the pass game again. He had him beat on the outside. I would not be afraid to pass it on Leo here. I would not be afraid.
Here come the Bulldogs. on 1st and 10. Ball at the 39. He'll complete that one. That's Gage, and brought down at around the 29-yard line.
Great play, great play. And like I said, you get your pass game going, it opened up your run game, and then it's hard to match up defensively because you don't know what they're running. You would think that Leo would change it up, but they've been able to capitalize on no points so far, which is a capitalized point for their defense. Let's see what they do here on a 1st and 10.
It was a first down on the play. Ball at the 29, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. So we'll see two receivers at the top of your screen. They'll hand this one off down the middle and just swarmed up again.
Nothing.
That's Woods.
Their defensive line, they blew out the New Haven offensive line. I mean, there was nowhere for them to go. You could see in their front two right there, in a way that where they line up, Leo has the advantage. And that's what's the difference of tonight's game.
Yes, 77, yeah. Gus Stuckey, 6'2", 300 pounds, the man in the middle.
Wow.
As we'll see a 2nd and 10 after a nice play from this Leo defense. Keep your eye out for DJ Simpson. They'll throw that one short. That one's caught.
Good play.
And a nice screen pass. Close to a first down. As a good tackle.
So now you're a 3rd and long still, a 3rd and 4, which is manageable. Now you still have your pass game, still have your run game. You did it with your pass on the last 4th down, and you weren't able to capitalize it. So this is a 2-down play here. You got 3rd and you got 4th. You got 2 more plays to get 4 yards here. I say just see if you can pile it in the middle, if you can get an advantage on the outside on a one-on-one.
You don't want to go in the middle.
Right.
So we'll see a 3rd and 4, 40 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Man in motion. They'll hand this one off to Simpson and just immediately brought down. Another great play from this front 7. That's Isaac Smith, the corner, coming in off a blitz. Set up a 4th down and about 4 to go for the Bulldogs.
Let's see, they go into the 2nd quarter here with the 4th and 4. And I don't think we're going to get a play.
Time is winding down, about 15 seconds remaining.
4th and 6. That'll take us to the end of the first quarter.
As they will just take that one to the first quarter. As Leo leads New Haven 14-0. As we will be back in just under a minute. You're watching Indiana High School boys football on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
We are back at Leo High School, where the Leo Lions lead the New Haven Bulldogs 14-0. As the 2nd quarter is about underway. Yeah, 4th and 6 for New Haven, ball at the 25. As this front 7 for Leo has been all over the run tonight.
Yeah, and you see it with number 77. He has the speed to take advantage. He has the height. He has the weight to take advantage, and that's where the difference is tonight.
Keep your eye out for number 1, Simpson, the running back. Could be a little banana route. Here we go. 4th and 6, and just brought down, but the ball is up in play.
And there's a flag. That might be a pass interference. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. It's not going to be spotted the foul, right?
I don't think so.
I didn't think so.
So go ahead and take a look at that one again. So we're seeing that far right side. Good pressure from Leo. It was intended for Gage, but a late flag thrown.
He kind of hugged him a little too much there, but also when the ball is out of reach and there is a grab, sadly they're gonna call it every time. You watched it in the Browns and Colts game a couple years ago when the ball was thrown out in the end zone and it was still a pass interference.
As that one might go against New Haven. They did back them up a little bit. Still waiting the call and the spot of the ball. They'll be spotted. So yeah, it was against Leo.
So now they could still get a first down without scoring. They would have to get it to the 2. But if you're New Haven, you're looking to score. You're looking to score. I mean, you could take time off the clock, but it's not giving you points if you do that. So they need a score here.
Here we go. This one will be handed off to Simpson, trying to bounce outside, cuts back in. It just met up by number 24. That's Woods again. Just beautiful job from this front 7 for Leo. So set up a 2nd and 7 to go. Ball at the 12. Check that. The ball at the 10-yard line. Got to put points up on the board here if you're New Haven.
Got to. Let's see if they take advantage of this one-on-one out here. It looks like the outside linebacker is going to feed into coverage, actually, so maybe a run play here. Yep, he's going to drop in coverage. Nothing.
And just met again from this front 7. Unbelievable job from this Leo defense. As that's Stuckey again. The big man over the middle, number 77. As it was a no gain on the play. 3rd and 7.
You cannot go out here without points. So they got to take a shot to the end zone now. They got to pass because they know they can't run.
Keep your eye out for number 13 on that outside. Gage Jr., top left of your screen. Here we go, 3rd and 7 at the 10-yard line. Man in motion. As he'll drop back, looking on that left side, he'll hit him on that outside. And a good tackle and a good play, trying to get that one to Calvin Dobson. And just brought out of bounds.
So a minimal gain there.
Be a 4th and 6 at the 9-yard line.
So let's see what New Haven, they're going to kick a field goal here. They're going to get some points here.
As New Haven is on the field to kick it, whistle will blow.
Reset the play clock.
The play clock will be reset. As here we go, the left-footed kicker on to kick it.
Oh, and they got him to jump. So now that brings up a 4th and 1. Now if you're New Haven, do you take advantage of short field to gain? And they will. So they're going to bring their offense back out here. And huge for New Haven, especially since they're already down here. You were unable to get a score in the first time. But do you test it up the middle? I wouldn't. You know, you've been getting killed down there all night. But, I mean, the defense has to give at some point.
Yeah, keep your eye out on 13. That's Gage Jr. again. Could hand it off up the middle. Hasn't been working, as you said, but we'll see what they got cooking up here on 4th and 1. Ball at the 4.
You could still get a first down without scoring.
Could see a little QB sneak tush push here from the Bulldogs. As here we go. Ball will be snapped. The fake play action. Will he roll outside? He'll throw that. And it's intercepted by Leo.
Or not what you want.
As Reed Setzer, number 9 for Leo, making the play. Good pressure off that right side. And just once again, this Leo defense will go and take a look at that one again. As good pressure, way to get off your block on that right side. And he'll just throw that one up and picked off.
And great defensive adjustment to call the quarterback spy on that and not drop down in coverage, especially when you had that one-on-one tight end roll out. That was a great defensive play. And Leo has had 2 defensive drives that have stalled in the red zone. That is great defense for Leo.
Yeah, 2 turnovers for him. 1 going back to the house. A good play by the Leo defense. It will bring out the Leo offense at about the 20-yard line. So we'll see Foster and Stoller and company on a 1st and 10. Here comes Stoller. We'll go ahead and hike that one. Rolling out to his right.
And that's going to be a block.
There is a flag on the field as he's still going, fighting for some yards. And brought down by Davion Smith.
That is such a hard call because normally you see a guy fall and you're normally a push, but it looked like he might have just fell down there. But it looked like a throw to him, and it's going to be pushed back. And it sucks if you're Leo or if you're New Haven because everything, you have 2 scores on the board. It's technically 1 because your defense gave 1 up. But, New Haven defensively is pushing them back.
Good start to this drive for him. So,
yeah.
Ball will be spotted at about the 10-yard line. You're looking for a run here if you're Leo. Just give it off to your best player. See if you can create some space. Had a long run in about the midway through the first quarter, but was called back due to a holding. Here comes Stoller. He will hand it off to Foster, trying to bounce outside. A good move, and brought down by number 15.
Great pursuit tackle right there.
Deshaun DeBatcher. A good play from the Bulldogs, and a good play from Leo. Get him out of their own end zone, their own side of the field. Be a 2nd down and 12 to go. Ball at the 18-yard line. So we'll see Stoller and company. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen, 1 up top. So we see Foster in the backfield.
See 1 drop here down for a check down pass just to get something going on the left side.
Got to set up a 3rd and manageable if you're Leo. So we'll see some last-minute adjustments. So here we go, ball at the 18. 2nd down and 12 to go. Here comes Stoller, and he's got a pass, but just a little bit out of the hands. For number 8, that's Foster Swaney again.
Great coverage.
Set up a 3rd and 12 for Leo. A good defense of drive for this New Haven Bulldogs defense. Already given up a score to Foster on that last drive. And then obviously the pick 6 to start the game.
The score might be in possession or in favor of Leo, but if you're New Haven right now, you could be playing a lot worse, especially last week when you couldn't get anything going. Your defense couldn't get anything going like they did today. I know they've given up some points, but this is definitely a new-looking New Haven team since week 2.
Here comes Stoller on 3rd down. And a nice play as he was looking for a man, but just handed it off to Foster. An interesting play there, but it will set up a 4th down for Leo.
So, hey, great. With just 8 minutes left here, you still have a chance to score. And if it's not too long of a punt, you're in Leo's territory again. And you got to capitalize with points. New Haven doing a great job not allowing a score this drive. We might have a house call here. It went over his head.
An interesting play as he'll just try to run this one. He's got some blocks ahead, but brought out of bounds at about the 19-yard line.
That's huge for New Haven. Huge play.
A great play, just an unfortunate snap. We'll see if we can go ahead and take a look at that one again. That's just right over the head of the punter. Unfortunate. Did pick up some yards, though. But just not what you want if you're Leo. Sets up New Haven with some good field position. Ball at about the 14, 1st and 10. As that one will be handed off to Simpson down the middle.
Pushing him.
And a good play brought down by a swarm of defenders. One, Landon Stauffer, number 4, one of the guys in there to make the play. But yeah, once again, if you're New Haven, you got to capitalize. You're already down 14-0.
And at this point now, with only 7 minutes, and you got to get points here.
Will be 2nd and 5, ball at the 10-yard line.
At this point, you're so down 2 possessions, you can't settle for a field goal either. You got to put yourself down possessions here. Let's see what they do here. 3 receivers, 2 on the right, 1 on the left.
So we have fake, run, and a hard pass, as that one was intended for Logan Fox.
Some scores around the area. Northside scores again against Concordia. Northside up 21-0. That's some Summit scores there. And then in the ACAC, AC is up against Jay County 12-0. Shout out to ACAC play.
Malik Moore for Northside is a problem. That's why they're up 21-0. Here we go. 3 receivers at the top of your screen. Here they go. They'll just check that one down. A good play and brought out of bounds.
So that brings them close to.
By Reed Seister and Landon Foster on to make the play. 4th down for New Haven.
Let's see what they do here.
They have gone for it a couple times already in this first half, as the offense looks to stay on the field. You're watching Indiana High School boys football on Summit City Sports. Here we go, 4th and 2 at the 6. As we see New Haven trying to put points up on the board. We'll see what Shire has in his back pocket. Here we go. They'll hand this one off. And good blocks up front. And he looks
pushing. He's in there.
He's in there for the touchdown. New Haven.
What a drive for New Haven. You took advantage of the short field, and they were able to finally get in there.
They've been struggling with that run all night, and just great blocks up front.
Great design run.
Let's go ahead and take a look at that one again. It's just great blocks up front. And
beautiful.
It's a great way to find the hole, pushing it in. And a good play from DJ Simpson. So we'll see the lefty on kick the extra point.
Let's get this clean through the uprights here. They're coming.
Kick is up, and a great kick. So it'll be 14-7 as New Haven cuts his lead down by 7. Great possession by New Haven, taking advantage of the costly punt right over your head, and they took advantage of that field position.
Yeah, and they got their run game going as well. Right up the middle on that touchdown. You know that Leo has the advantage there up front, and they just took advantage of it, and they didn't care. It was great, just a great play.
Yeah, you look at that one again, just bouncing off defenders, and just a great run by DJ Simpson as New Haven cuts this lead down 14-7. 6 minutes remaining in this first half. New Haven looking to get their first win of the year. 1-3 to start, 0-1 conference play. And Leo looks to extend that 3-game winning streak. 3-0 to start the year, but looking to make it 4-0 tonight as they are up 14-7. Just around 6 minutes remaining. You've been watching Indiana High School boys football on Summit City Sports. Make sure to follow our Facebook page at Summit City Sports. Follow our Instagram and Twitter at 260 Sports, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You don't want to miss any live action around Northeast Indiana.
Some scores around the area. Northrop is down 17-13 to Homestead. with 8:37 left in the second quarter. Davion Surrey scores a 10-yard touchdown to give Homestead the lead.
So we'll see New Haven on the way to kick it. Some good returns so far for both squads, as that one will be taken back. As here it comes down the middle, some good speed.
And he is laid out.
A great tackle by the Bulldogs. That's number 34, Aaron Welch, a freshman. A good play, a lot of young guys for this New Haven squad. Set up the ball at around the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for Leo.
Let's see what New Haven stacks up defensively. You know, they have a stable run game back there for Leo, but you don't want to get caught in the box and get a long pass play.
As here we go. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
You're good. You're not in our way.
Stoller and company. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. 1 up top. Foster in the backfield with Stoller. We'll hand this one off to Foster on that right side. Got some good blocks up front. And just brought down at about the 38-yard line. Good tackle by Jane Lankert.
It's about a 4 to 5 yard gain there. And he's averaging almost 10 yards a carry, which is crazy.
Insane. 500-plus yards rushing for him in his first 3 games. He's making his presence known around the Indiana area in Class 4A. Here we go. 2nd and 2 at about the 38-yard line. They'll hand this one off again as he breaks a tackle.
And he's got it.
And he'll pick up another first down for Leo as Nathan Foster just taking over this Leo offense. If you're New Haven, you got to find a way to stop him.
Yes. You saw it before. They stopped the run, and then they capitalized on a pass play. But if you're New Haven here, you got to be able to capitalize on both.
It'll be a QB keeper. Here comes Stoller fighting for yards.
Defense going for the ball there, too.
Braden Forrester. Chris Woods. A good play. 6 foot, 230-pound senior. A great tackle for New Haven.
Another area scores. West Noble is up 14-7 in the second quarter with 3 minutes left. Prairie Heights is down 6-14 against Central Noble. Back to our game here.
Here we go. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. They'll hand this one a fake and a good pass downfield. He's got him open. That one's caught. And a great play for Leo. That's Foster Swaney again. And a phenomenal play if you're the Leo Lions. And he'll pick up a nice first down inside the red zone.
That ball looked like it was moving so slow for that receiver.
So go ahead and take a look at that one again. That's a nice drop back and right over the defender. And a good play by Swaney to set up Leo in good field position. So we'll see Foster back in the backfield with Stoller. So hand this one off to Foster. And a good tackle by number 13. That's Donald Gage Jr., the junior receiver and corner. So I think we have a flag on the play. And this one will go against Leo.
A flag against the Lions.
As it will set up.
Hey, listen to this. Columbia City is down 12-0.
Wow.
Huntington North up 12-0 against Columbia City.
Interesting.
Especially in the NE8.
That is huge. 2nd down, 18 to go, ball at the 20. Basically, you got to score.
Yeah.
If you want to pick up this first down.
You can't afford to go 3 and out. You saw that New Haven was able to take advantage of short field.
As here we go, Foster and Stoller with in the backfield to hand this one off for a QB sneak, and a good blocks up front.
Ooh.
And just short of the first down. As a great run Trotter on to make the play. Landon Trotter, number 12. A 5'9", 158-pound linebacker. The junior with a good tackle. Maybe a potential touchdown-saving tackle for the Bulldogs, and sets up Leo for a 2nd down and 2. Ball at the 3. If you're Leo, you just hand this one off to Foster. You got two of your best backs in the backfield with Woods in at fullback. So we'll see him kind of stack the box. He'll get this one up to Foster, and he just walks his way in for a Leo Lions touchdown. Nathan Foster, his 2nd touchdown of this game. And a great play for Leo as we'll go ahead and take a look at that one again. Woods along with Foster just right up the gut. And the Lions looking to go up 21-7. 3:23 to play as we'll see the man on for the extra point. Snap is good. Kick is kind of wobbly, but it will go through. As Leo will extend their lead 21-7.
Yeah, and if you're Leo, it's good to get that, to know that your offense wasn't a fluke on that first couple plays there. You were able to take advantage of the field there. And now, if you're New Haven, you got to get a score before half. You got to get the game to a one-possession game. I can't remember who kicked off, but if you're New Haven and if you kicked off, you could score here. The game's a one-possession game, and you get the ball at half.
It was Leo that kicked off, got that pick 6 right away.
Yeah.
So Leo will get the ball at half, kicking this one back off to the Bulldogs.
And some more NE8 news. And this is not a typo from Joe Northern. It is 0 to 0. Isn't it East Noble beating DeKalb? Or it's 0 to 0. No, it's
0 to 0. East Noble and DeKalb.
This is a DeKalb team I watched last week against New Haven. And I'm going to assume they're getting it done on the run because their run game was perfect last week.
We'll see the kick away. It will be fielded for New Haven. It's got some blocks up front, but a nice swarm of Lions in to make the tackle. Another score around the area. Carroll, 1-2 on the year, 6-3 over Fort Wayne Bishop Dwenger.
Gotcha.
Dwenger has a nice, strong defense for him.
Yeah, they do.
And first-time offensive coordinator Knipscher just trying to get some points up on the board. That one's at Carroll. So we'll see New Haven come back onto the field. 1st and 10, ball at the 30-yard line. Good old Tim Atkinson, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. 1st and 10. That one will get caught by number 11 and just absolutely drilled out of bounds.
And you hope 44 is all right there. Came up a little slow on the field there, but he's looks like he's all right.
Good tackle from Sam Snoffer. Gain of about 1, 2nd and 9 to go, 31-yard line. And if you're New Haven, you got to put points up on the board because Leo does get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah. And if you can take time off the clock and move the ball down here, that's a win. You might be down at points at the half, but at least you know you can go the full distance against Leo's defense there.
Bottom of your screen, that's number 11, Ethan Wake, with Donald Gage Jr. top of your screen, man in motion. Here come the Bulldogs, 2nd and 9, drop back. That one's going to be caught by Wake and brought out of bounds immediately.
He might be just, let's see here.
Just a little bit short from up here in the booth. It will be
about a 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6 to go. Ball at the 34, 2:22 to play.
And college scores, IU's up 45-0, but it's Indiana State.
It's Indiana State. A good run from Indiana last year. Kurt Signetti brought them to the playoffs, but just couldn't keep on with Notre Dame.
Sadly, that was a great great way to start the playoff last year. An in-state rival, or they don't play, but, I mean, it's an in-state rival
Here we
game.
go. And just short, almost picked off.
Creighton's pass is incomplete. Intended for Dobson. 4th down, New Haven.
They're going to punt here. Now you're going to see Leo in their 2-minute drive here. Let's see if they can capitalize it with points and make it a 3-possession game here.
And as well, if you're Leo, you do get ball at half, so you could just look to run this one down the throat with Foster, but we'll see what they do. So we'll see. I believe that's Foster back deep for Leo, as they'll just let that one go.
It's going to take a
Leo bounce.
Yeah.
So now you're not too far into New Haven territory. Yeah, 2-minute drive here.
And if you're Leo, you can do one of two things. One, try to get points up on the board, extend this lead to 28-7, 24-7. You could just run this ball, take it into halftime, and try to score on that first opening drive of the second half. Here we go. Ball at the 33-yard line, man in motion. As we'll see what they do. Here comes Stoller. He'll get that one outside. That one's caught. Around the number, still fighting for yards.
Great
a good
first play.
A good play. That one's caught by Luke Tackwell. As we'll see some hurry-up offense from Leo. Quickly back to the line.
Expect a pass out here on your outside.
Man in motion,
here.
that's Swaney.
Or a run up the middle, but I could see a pass play more than anything.
So give that one up to Foster. Good blocks up front. Getting to that outside. Here we go. Down the sideline, and he's going to be out of bounds. A great run. Some great blocks up front. Brought out of bounds by Rodney Harden, the sophomore. Middle linebacker, 5'7", 140 pounds for New Haven. He'll be at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for Leo. 1 minute 36 remaining in this first half. That's a good play from Nathan Foster.
Yeah, and they got down here quick.
As we'll see Woods checking into the game. Number 24 in the backfield. So we'll see what Stoller can do. 3 receivers at the top of your screen. They'll hand this one off to Woods down the middle. And a good tackle by number 50.
Woods is brought down by Pinson.
Good play
3-yard gain.
from this New Haven front 7. 3-yard gain on the play, as we'll see Foster checking back in at running back. 2 receivers on both sides. Pistol formation, single setback. So this is some last coaching instructions. So here comes Stoller and company. 2nd and 7. He'll drop back deep. He's going to go to him over the slant.
Oh.
And a good pass breakup. Almost
just
intercepted.
Out of the hands.
Landry and Trotter, I believe, was the man in coverage. Set up a 3rd and 7. A risky play there from Leo. A good route, but well defended from the Bulldogs. 56 seconds remaining in this first half. Ball at the 30, 3rd and 7 to go. Pistol formation, single setback for Stoller. So we might see a play change. As we do. Here we go. 3rd and 7. He'll roll out right. He's going to hit him just low.
Nothing there.
It's going to be incomplete. Calvin Dobson, the man in coverage. That one was intended for Landon Kingshee, the sophomore. It's going to be 4th and 7 from the 30. As Leo offense will stay on the field. 51 seconds remaining in this first half. Leo's has some good drives offensively, getting points when they need to.
Yep.
And really good defense from the Lions as well. Two turnovers, 2 picks, and timeout will be called by New Haven. Their second timeout has been used. 1 more to go in this first half. 51 seconds remaining. We'll go ahead and step out for a little break. You're watching Indiana High School boys football on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Now I'm in here working out, and it's helped me get stronger, so I know that's going to help building my muscle, being able to power through defenders, you get in the lane, be more confident, finishing at the basket through contacts. When you know you're in here putting the work in, it makes it easier for you to go on the court.
Welcome back to Leo High School. 4th and 7 for the Lions. Stoller will drop back, going deep again. A good play, and just short as the Leo fans want a flag.
Great defensive drive for New Haven, and again, they didn't give up a score.
5.7 seconds left in that.
Let's go ahead and take a look at that one again. Good drop back from Stoller, got him in. Just a little bit overthrown to his right. And it'll bring out the Bulldog offense with about 45 seconds remaining. See if they can get some last-minute points before going into the break. So set up for a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Gage at the bottom of your screen, Wake up top. Simpson in the backfield. As here come the Bulldogs. 45 seconds remaining in this half. And they'll get that one out to Wake. Trying to cut inside. Still on his feet. And he's still going. And brought down by number 44, Sam Snoffer, as well as number 15, Isaiah Detmers.
Timeout called yet. They're just letting that clock run. And they must be out of timeouts. I don't know why
They do have one timeout remaining, but we'll see what they do. Clock still rolling. 20 seconds remaining in this first half. Here comes New Haven. Drop back again. Rolling out to his right. Looking for a receiver. So he'll just throw this one away.
So that stops the clock.
That one will stop the clock. 9 seconds remaining. If you're New Haven, you either take a shot down the field or you run this one into the half.
You would think they would play conservative here and just go into the half. There's no use of potentially throwing another pick six or fumbling it for a scoop and score, or especially on 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. Ball at the 37. 9 seconds remaining. 10 on the play clock. As here comes New Haven. 2 receivers at the top of your screen. Ethan Wake at the bottom. And they'll just hand this one off to Simpson, trying to create some space outside. A good spin move. Ball is out on the ground, but they will blow that one dead. 2 seconds remaining as the clock will stop.
Might get a Hail Mary heave here.
And a timeout called by New Haven, their last timeout of the half. As they take a break, so will we. We will be back in just under a minute. You're watching Indiana High School boys football on SummitCitySports.com.
Ago, I was diagnosed with a 3rd-degree heart block. They had to put a pacemaker in my chest, and so once I had that surgery done and everything, I started at PSM and getting my shoulder mobility and my shoulder strength back, and now that I have that, making it even stronger than it was before and really spend the time that I need to be able to compete at the level that I want to compete at. I've been in the pool since I was 6 years old. It's not an easy sport to just pick up and start doing, but if you have the dedication to do it, you can do it just fine.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll
Going to come back to these two teams eventually for the NE8.
Here we go. Welcome back to Leo High School. 2 seconds remaining in this first half. Man in motion. So just get that one out to Wake on that left side. Trying to create some space. Cutting back. Looking for a lane and just going to be swallowed up by the Lions, and that will do it for this first half as Leo leads it over New Haven 21-7 at the break. When we come back, we have more Indiana High School boys football on SummitCitySports.com.
Spent countless hours of time in the pool, countless hours in here, making my body stronger, and it's been kind of like a mental thing too, just telling myself like you're fast enough to be able to compete with those girls that are at other Division I schools that I'll be competing against next year. It was like a big decision of like where I was going to go to school, and Valpo was a great experience on my first initial visit, and then once I met some of the teammates at an invitational that I went and watched, they were also just super inviting. The ability to be able to further my swim career and the equipment that I'm able to use at Valpo, I think can help me make really big strides. 18 months ago, I was diagnosed with a third-degree heart block. They had to put a pacemaker in my chest, and so once I had that surgery done and everything, I started at PSM and getting my shoulder mobility and my shoulder strength back, and now that I have that, making it even stronger than it was before and really spend the time that I need to be able to compete at the level that I want to compete at. I've been in the pool since I was 6 years old. It's not an easy sport to just pick up and start doing, but if you have the dedication to do it, you can do it just fine.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I moved down here when I was younger. I went to the gym with my brother and my dad. It felt kind of natural. I just had a love for it. I feel like it got serious when I went from probably my 8th grade year to my freshman year. I knew Purdue was home for me because I just felt very comfortable when I got onto the campus and got around all the people and the team. They love me, I love them. And I'm just super excited to play with that group of girls and that group of coaches. Now I'm in here working out and it's helped me get stronger, so I know that's going to help building my muscle, being able to power through defenders, get in the lane, be more confident, finishing at the basket through contacts. When you know you're in here putting the work in, it makes it easier for you to go on the court.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
It was after a bad game in 8th grade. I decided that I was going to try my best to, be able to earn a scholarship and play in college. And so I'm really excited for it. Once you come here for a while, you have all the experience. I feel like I'm getting a lot stronger, especially in basketball-specific positions. I feel like I'm able to move better. I'm more flexible, able to run faster, jump higher, and just stronger overall. So then, when you go back to your school, you can take that experience, to help you prevent injuries when you're doing your own weight training with your own school.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Last year I was on JV, and it was the last point of our Snyder match. I just went down, and I couldn't move. Like, I could not get back up, and I had torn my ACL, part of my meniscus, and then I also had, like, severe bone bruising. It was kind of tough to just be like, I can't play volleyball, and I really have to work to get back to where I was and try to be better and, like, grow from there. So Dr. Hartswell was the wonderful surgeon who did my knee, and for 2 months between my injury date and my surgery date, I went to PSM sports therapy, and I really got some great care before my surgery that would help me to be stronger afterwards. For about 6.5 months after surgery, I was also with PSM just working to get back and be better. The exercises my physical therapist Will has are really geared toward like his individual patients, and it was just cool to see the different progressions from exercises that I would be doing. And I think that was a big part of like knowing where my progress was and knowing where I stood. There's nothing else that brings me as much joy as volleyball does. Just being able to confidently say, I can do this move, or I can do this move, or I feel safe with my knee. I think that was when I really knew that I was like ready to get back out there.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Welcome back to Leo High School, where the Leo Lions are up against the New Haven Bulldogs 21-7. And a great first half, honestly, from Leo. Scoring 21 points, a pick six, 2 rushing touchdowns from Nathan Foster. How do you think Leo, can close this one out in the second half?
Yeah, you hope that you're able to not go 3 and out. They went out 3 and out a couple times there right before the half. Their offense was stalling a little bit. You don't want that, especially against New Haven. Like I said earlier in the game, New Haven was a second half team against Northside. And then last week, where they have outscored the last 2 weeks, they have outscored the second half opponent. So you got to take that in consideration. You got to play your game if you're Leo. Don't go off script if you don't need to, and just play conservative all the way, and it should work.
Like you said, and then one man that's just tearing up tonight, Nathan Foster, is killing this New Haven defense. 2 rushing touchdowns for him on the game. How do you think New Haven's going to stop him? Because
I think New Haven's going to settle to the second half fine. It's just a 14-point game. And if somehow Leo fumbles the punt or goes 3 and out here and New Haven gets a good territory, they're going to score, and it's a brand new ball game. It is a brand new ball game here. So New Haven needs to crash. They need to start fast, and they need to get first downs.
Obviously, when you look at New Haven's schedule, first week 41-0 against Northrop, just not a good look for them. And then Northside 2 weeks ago 39-23, and then DeKalb 40-20. They've seemed to have found a way to put points up on the board in the second half. If you are New Haven, offensively, you got to get something going. 1 touchdown on the day for them right now, and then you're down 14. So if you're New Haven, how do you get points up on the board against this Leo front 7?
Yeah. So if I'm trying to try to get points on the ball, on the board, New Haven, they need to be confident in their pass game. They definitely went away with it after they went 3 and out earlier in the first quarter. and they haven't really they got some inside passes, but nothing deep to the end zone. So if they can challenge the secondary of Leo, that's another huge factor in the game because it's been tested tonight. It has been.
It definitely has. And then if you're Leo, offensively, everything's been working. Nathan Foster, obviously, then Titus Stoller passing. I'd like to see Leo get a little bit more involved in the passing. Obviously, what's working, the run. And then if you're Leo and you're just looking to close this one out, how do you think they take care of that in the second half?
I think they just stick with the run. Don't do anything that's, like I said, like off script. You want to stick with what your second half strategies were, because if you go off script, it just gets ugly, and especially with a 14-point lead, it could be ended in disaster. Just play conservative.
And then Leo's defense has been phenomenal tonight. Their front seven, especially those two guys down the middle, good tackles, getting pressure on the quarterback. If you're Leo's defense, they're going to try to score points. They're going to go deep on you. Try to get that run game going if you're New Haven. And then once again, if you're Leo's defense, how do you take care of business in the second half?
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Leo, defensively, front seven's been really good, and they've been stopping the run well. And they're going to go deep in this second half. If you're Leo's defense, how do you take care of business?
I would probably go into the nickel defense, make sure everything's covered out, drop in zone. You know that your defensive line can take care of the ball up front if they're trying to run. I would run in nickel just to make sure everything's covered.
That sounds like a plan. And if you're just tuning in, Leo up 21-7 on New Haven. Just about 9 minutes remaining in this intermission. As we'd like to take some time to thank our sponsors. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Ottweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process, from bid to build. Visit ottweilercontracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Jolie Law Firm is the area's best criminal defensive firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you are facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolie Law Firm is the answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Laborers District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. Earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism throughout your personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. And tonight's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page at Summit City Sports, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any of the live action around the Northeast Indiana area, as we are just about 7 minutes away from the start of the second half as Leo leads New Haven 21-7, as we will be back to bring you more action on SummitCitySports.com.
Spent countless hours of time in the pool, countless hours in here, making my body stronger, and it's been kind of like a mental thing too, just telling myself like you're fast enough to be able to compete with those girls that are at other Division I schools that I'll be competing against next year. It was like a big decision of like where I was going to go to school, and Valpo was a great experience on my first initial visit. And then once I met some of the teammates at an invitational that I went and watched, they were also just super inviting. The ability to be able to further my swim career and the equipment that I'm able to use at Valpo, I think can help me make really big strides. 18 months ago, I was diagnosed with a third-degree heart block. They had to put a pacemaker in my chest, and so once I had that surgery done and everything, I started at PSM and getting my shoulder mobility and my shoulder strength back, and now that I have that, making it even stronger than it was before and really spend the time that I need to be able to compete at the level that I want to compete at. I've been in the pool since I was 6 years old. It's not an easy sport to just pick up and start doing, but if you have the dedication to do it, you can do it just fine.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I moved down here when I was younger. I went to the gym with my brother and my dad. It felt kind of natural. I just had a love for it. I feel like it got serious when I went from probably my 8th grade year to my freshman year. I knew Purdue was home for me because I just felt very comfortable when I got onto the campus and got around all the people and the team. They love me, I love them. And I'm just super excited to play with that group of girls and that group of coaches. Now I'm in here working out and it's helped me get stronger, so I know that's going to help building my muscle, being able to power through defenders, you get in the lane, be more confident, finishing at the basket through contacts. When you know you're in here putting the work in, it makes it easier for you to go on the court.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, SummitCitySports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
It was after a bad game in 8th grade. I decided that I was going to try my best to, be able to earn a scholarship and play in college. And so I'm really excited for it. Once you come here for a while, you have all the experience. I feel like I'm getting a lot stronger, especially in basketball-specific positions. I feel like I'm able to move better. I'm more flexible, able to run faster, jump higher, and just stronger overall. So then, when you go back to your school, you can take that experience, to help you prevent injuries when you're doing your own weight training with your own school.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Last year I was on JV, and it was the last point of our Snyder match. I just went down, and I couldn't move. I could not get back up. And I had torn my ACL, part of my meniscus, and then I also had severe bone bruising. It was kind of tough to just be I can't play volleyball, and I really have to work to get back to where I was and try to be better and grow from there. But Dr. Hartswell was the wonderful surgeon who did my knee, and for 2 months between my injury date and my surgery date, I went to PSM Sports Therapy, and I really got some great care before my surgery that would help me to be stronger afterwards. For about 6.5 months after surgery, I was also with PSM just working the get back and be better. The exercises my physical therapist Will has are really geared toward like his individual patients, and it was just cool to see the different progressions from exercises that I would be doing. And I think that was a big part of like knowing where my progress was and knowing where I stood. There's nothing else that brings me as much joy as volleyball does. Just being able to confidently say I can do this move, or I can do this move, or I feel safe with my knee. I think that was when I really knew that I was like ready to get back out there.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Welcome back to Leo High School, where we are just 40 seconds away from the start of this second half. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple replays from this first half. Here we go. Nathan Foster with his first touchdown of the game, man in motion, and just runs it right up the middle. Great blocks from this front seven of Leo. As here we go. As New Haven try to get some playing going. And that one was just thrown out of bounds. A good stop for that Leo defense. As here was New Haven's first touchdown. But wait, it was intercepted. And that was the second turnover of the game for Leo, as they had one earlier to begin this game. As we are just moments away from the start of the second half, as we take a look at one more. And here was that New Haven touchdown. A great play, a great run. You've been watching Indiana High School boys football on Summit City Sports, as Leo leads New Haven 21-7. As Leo will get the ball to start this second half. 21-7 your score. Foster and company back to receive for Leo. As the kick is up and away. A short kick fielded, but a muff punt, or a muff return, but brought down by number 13, Landon Kinchy, as we'll see the Leo Lions offense come onto the field. Ball will be at about the 25-yard line, as we see Foster and Stoller.
We might get a shot play here, but I'm just guessing.
We'll
but with
see what happens. Man in
with
motion.
No coverage back, you might as well. They're filling the box.
As here comes Foster down the middle, and a good tackle.
He fought for an extra 2 or 3 yards there.
As Henson on the tackle, number 15 for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line for Leo. As they look to add more points onto the board, already up 21-7 to start this third quarter. So here we go. 3 receivers at the top of your screen, single sub back, 1 at the bottom. So here comes Stoller. He'll hand this one off to Foster.
So far a lot of conservative play here.
Just looking to keep the ball. Don't turn it over. You don't want to give the opportunity to New Haven to get points up on the board. 3rd and 1 at the 32. So we'll see what Leo can cook up on 3rd and 1. You expect to run up the middle if you're New Haven, as they look to be stacking the box. And they'll just keep this one.
Wow.
And a nice play. Good blocks up front. As Titus Stoller will move the chains for Leo. Set the ball at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for Leo.
Just running the clock out here, already almost wasting 2 minutes. A great position if you're Leo right now.
Pistol formation. Ball at the 40. 1st and 10 for Leo.
Ooh, almost caught him jumping.
That's Kinsey at the bottom of your screen, number 13. So we'll see what Stoller will do. He'll go to Kinsey, bottom of your screen, screen pass, a nice move. Here he goes, down the sideline. He's got to make one man to beat and brought down at the 30. Great play from Kinsey.
He could have broken that. That was so close to going the distance.
A good play from this Leo offense. So we'll take a look at that one again. Landon Kinsey wide open on that screen pass. A good move. And just way inside. Here we go. 1st and 10 for Leo. Ball at the 31-yard line. We'll see what Titus Stoller and this Leo offense is cooking up. They'll hand this one. It's a keeper. Here we go. Here comes Stoller on the right side. He's got one man to beat and he'll fall down.
Barely gets there.
Fall at the 1.
Stoller all the way down to the 2-yard line.
Ball at the 2. A good play from Titus Stoller. And a great first drive from this Leo offense coming out of the break. Let's go ahead and take a look at that one again. Titus Stoller. A great run up the middle. Has a blocker, one man to beat, and just pushed out of bounds.
Beautiful design play.
Right at about the 2-yard line. Here we go. 1st and goal at the 2. We'll see Woods in the backfield, that man. And they'll hand it off to Woods. Pushing his way in. Touchdown, Leo. As Paul Woods extends this Lions lead 27-7. As Leo may now be in full control of this game.
Now Leo is pushing it on now. No mercy at this point now.
Here we go. A good run by Woods up the middle for a great play. As the kick was up and it was good. As the Lions extend their lead 28-7. 9:42 to play in this first half. And a great drive from the Lions to start. As we'll now see the New Haven offense. As McCraney and company will come out onto the field. Now, if you're New Haven, you got to put points up on the board here. You're down 28-7.
Yeah, you're hoping that you don't have to go off the script too much for New Haven. You got some drives going. You just got to put some points on the board. You don't want to go off script at all, because once you're going off script, then players are getting confused, especially at the high school level. You plan so many drives or plays in a row for your scheme, and going off it, it's not working here for New Haven.
It's not a good look. And, that's why they're down 28-7. Got to stay consistent. Got to find a way to break through this Lions defense. They had their chances down in the goal line, went for it on 4th down, and the Lions defense prevails as they'll go ahead and kick this one away. We await a return from New Haven. A squib kick, and it will be fielded. Going around the outside.
Still
and he's
up.
still up on his feet and brought down at right about the 34-yard line. As we'll see Isaac Smith with the tackle. We'll see McCraney and company coming onto the field. Got to give it to your best playmakers. If you're New Haven, DJ Simpson in the backfield, one of those names. See if you can get him going in the second half. Obviously, kind of struggled in that first quarter.
Yeah.
Trying to get it down the middle, and that front seven for Leo has been phenomenal this entire game.
Yeah, and some scores around the area. Let's see here. We got 31-0 Snyder over Wayne.
That one's just wrapped
and
up.
14-6. Lures up 14-6 against Southside. Start of the third.
Just in. Riley Biddle, a quick touchdown, now makes it 7-0 with another chance outside the red zone with 7:24 left to double it up for that East Noble team. Riley Biddle leading them to the state championship last year.
Right. Great team last year.
As here we go. That one will be a pitched outside to Simpson. Some good space, but brought down.
It's going to bring up a third and manageable here. They got the outside run game going right there, which haven't been able to get it done at all night. So that's a plus for New Haven.
3rd and 3, ball at the 41. If you're New Haven, you've been struggling on 3rd down all night.
Yeah.
And then when you get into 4th down, you gotta go for it if you're New Haven.
So 3rd down here.
Keep out for Gage Jr. at the bottom of your screen, number 13. As here we go. 2 receivers. Bottom of your screen. They'll hand this one off to Simpson up the middle. It's going to be close.
It's going to be short.
And I think he is short. Number 52 on the tackle for Leo. That was Cooper Olson. As they will give the first down to New Haven. A good run by Simpson. Thought it was short up here in the booth, but they'll go ahead and give it to him. First
His
and
head
10.
must have crossed right where he needed to because it was very close.
Very close call. 1st and 10 at the 45. Man in motion. They'll give it to him. That's Wake on that outside.
There it
Got
is.
some space.
That's
Here we go. And out at around midfield. Pushed out of bounds by number 3.
It's going to be close. Going to be close to that marker.
Luke Tackwell on the tackle. By Leo. Good play by Wake. End around play. Toss it out to him. Got some space and picks up a nice gain of 8 yards.
Yeah, this is a lot of what you saw last week for New Haven and the week before at Northside. A little bit more decal because in the film, New Haven was able to get the ball moving on the pass and the run. The Northside game, they kind of only got the run game going. But now they're getting both going here, and it's still not – the game's still not out of reach for them.
Here we go. Ethan Wake in motion. They'll go ahead and give it to him. Just unfortunate. Right into his hands. Just dropped it. Good pass breakup by number 25. That one's Brett Sauter. 6'1", 215-pound linebacker. He is a senior. 3rd down and 2 to go for New Haven. And if you are the Bulldogs, you got to pick this one up here. Don't want to get it into a 4th down situation again. Haven't picked one up all night. But here we go.
I would let's see if they try to run it here. And with their pass game looking uncertain here, I don't know where they're going to go here. I would think maybe a quick pass out to the slot receiver.
So
Take what they're giving them. It's single coverage.
We'll see what they do. They'll get this one out to Wake.
It's going to be a 1st down.
And he's going to pick up that 1st down. He was still on his feet, but it was blown dead. Now we'll pick up the 1st down. Ethan Wake with the catch for New Haven, and will move the chains for him. Ball will be at the 47, 43-yard line. Be a 1st and 10 for New Haven. Good first drive for him coming out the break.
Yeah, great. They're already in Leo's territory, getting some of the pass game going now. It's getting consistent more than it was in the first quarter.
So we'll see McCraney along with Simpson in the backfield. It's been pretty good all day, minus that interception. They'll give that off. That is not Simpson. That is number 16. Tackled by Isaiah Detmers, the freshman. 5'11", 160 pounds. This just in. 13-0, East Noble. 5:32 left in the third quarter. And East Noble went for a 2-point conversion and did miss it.
And quote the great Joe Northern, a wacky 2-point conversion.
A wacky 2-point conversion. That's a good way to put it. Good play. It'll be a 3rd down for New Haven. Detmers on the tackle again for Leo. 3rd down and 7 to go. That is 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball at the 37. As here comes McCraney.
See if they drop back in coverage, but it looks like they're sending.
Man in motion, that was Simpson. He's going deep. Wake down the field.
Ooh.
Good defense.
It was a pretty pass. Just the defense was there to cover it up. It was a good play.
Good play by Reed Setzer for Leo. Good pass breakup, and it'll set up a 4th and 4 to go. So we'll see the Lion defense and the Bulldog offense stay on the field. If I recall, I don't think they've picked up a 4th down all game.
And they've been in 4th down in their in the red zone a couple of times in the first quarter. I want them to capitalize here.
Here we go. We'll see Wake at the bottom of your screen. Gage, Gage Jr., top of your screen.
It's back. Looking for something.
And he's got him. That's a good play. A good throw by McCraney. Has Simpson out the backfield. A good play for New Haven. And they'll extend the chains and move them down at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for New Haven. Once again, a good drive for them to start the second half. 28-7 is their score. 5:20 to play in this third quarter. If you're New Haven, you score here. Gotta have a good defensive stance next drive. Here we go. They'll hand this one off to Simpson. And a good blitz up front. Tackle made by number 70. That's Darian Tresh, the 6'3" senior for Leo. We'll see a man down with his helmet off. Not a good look for Leo. So we'll go ahead and step out for a quick break. You are watching Indiana High School boys football on SummitCitySports.com.
Ago, I was diagnosed with a 3rd-degree heart block. They had to put a pacemaker in my chest, and so once I had that surgery done and everything, I started at PSM and getting my shoulder mobility and my shoulder strength back, and now that I have that, making it even stronger than it was before and really spend the time that I need to be able to compete at the level that I want to compete at. I've been in the pool since I was 6 years old. It's not an easy sport to just pick up and start doing, but if you have the dedication to do it, you can do it just fine.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you...
So here we go, a good run outside, and just brought down by number 70. That's Darian Treesh. For Leo, man down on the field was Sam Snoffer, the senior linebacker, 190 pounds. So we hope he's okay for Leo. It's been really good for this defense. I'll bring up a 3rd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, I'm not trying to talk about other games, but Omar Cooper at Indiana has 207 yards pass or receiving, averages 20 a catch, 4 touchdowns, and his longest was a 58, and he has 10 receptions.
Jeez. Here we go. New Haven. That's some good pressure up front. And a good play extended.
He slips up.
Just tripped up. That was McCraney.
Coverage crashed right there. I thought he was going to get it there.
It was a good chance. Good play by McCraney, but set up a 4th and 3 to go. If you're talking Indiana, what about Elijah Surratt? Where's he at?
So Elijah, he has no stat. He has 3 receptions, 23 yards, 7.7 per catch, and his longest was a 15-yarder.
Here we go. 4th down and 3 for New Haven. We'll see what McCraney has in his back pocket. He'll go outside to Simpson. Ooh. He's got a lane, a good move, trying to get around the defense. Still on his feet, and he'll be brought down.
Probably ran about 20 yards there to get just 4.
Unfortunate. Good stop by that Leo defense. I'll bring out Stoller and company for Leo. Leo is ranked 37th in Indiana in Class 4A, 3-0 to start their season, making it look like it's going to be 4-0. 3 minutes to play in this 3rd quarter, as they do have the lead 28-7.
In Northrop and Homestead score, Homestead still leads Northrop 19-14. Northrop was able to get a 28-yard passing touchdown to Callison to Guilford. About less than 10 minutes left in the 3rd minute there in that game. I'm sure SCS is there on the call.
It's a good run by Foster. And you mentioned Quay Guilford, the Ohio State commit. Gonna be deadly, that Ohio State receiving room. We got Chris Henry Jr. coming in. You still have Jeremiah Smith for another year. Mylan Graham from New Haven, actually.
Yeah.
Gonna be a good Ohio State team with Jacaden Guilford coming in for him. Here we go, Stoller on 2nd down. He's gonna go deep, but just over the head of his intended target.
The safety was in on the blitz there, and it was enough to confuse the quarterback where to throw. Great defensive scheme there, drawn up by the coach.
Bo Swartz, the intended target. Leo will be taking on East Noble next week. In Kendallville. So we see 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. 3rd and 3. They'll hand this one off to Foster.
He's got it, and he's got more.
Here we go, down the sideline.
The 30.
Nathan Foster. And he's going to stay in for a Leo touchdown.
I think he might have been out.
We'll await the call. But a phenomenal run.
Oh, so close.
And they are going to call him out of bounds. But a phenomenal run by Nathan Foster. We'll go ahead and take a look at that one again. As Foster just gets out on that left side and just breaks away. But unfortunately did step out of bounds. We'll spot the ball at around the 7-yard line. 2:03 to play in this 3rd quarter as Leo looks to extend their lead at their 7-yard line. Here we go. They'll hand this one. A fake off to Foster, but it will be fake. Rolling out right. He's got a man.
Oh, my goodness. Almost picked it off.
And a good defensive play by number 12, LaDandrian Trotter, I believe, was the man on coverage. But a good play. A good throw from Troller.
See him push it in here with the
stole it.
run.
Yeah, Nathan Foster, a good run to set him up in at the 7-yard line. Just unfortunately just could not stay in bounds. But 2nd and 7 at the 7. They'll hand this one off to Foster, and he'll find his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Leo.
Made it look too easy.
Just too easy. Nathan Foster, his 3rd touchdown on the day for Leo, as they'll extend their lead 34-7. So go ahead and take a look at that one again. Foster just following his blocks right up the middle, and Leo will extend that lead 34-7 as man is on the way to kick the extra point. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and it's down the middle, and it's good.
And some surrounding scores in halftime, or that was an hour ago. Cherubusco 13-7 against Eastside.
Our own Jeff Mahoney's over there.
Yes, he is. Shout out to the boss man.
3rd quarter, Carroll and Dwenger tied at 6 apiece. We also see Wayne up 31-6.
So yeah, Cherubusco 19-14 up against Eastside.
Southside and Lures 14-12. As if you check out Tim Atkinson over there, an incredible catch by Irby. You'll have to go ahead and check that one out on the socials as a squib kick, and it will be returned by New Haven. Here he goes on that right side. Got a lane, but
Still
good
up.
tackle.
Wow.
As a
Tackles
nice,
are definitely being earned tonight. Nobody's going down without a fight tonight. You love to see it.
it's a good play.
Bulldogs start at the 34.
So here we go, 1:44 to play in this 3rd quarter. This ball will be spotted at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for New Haven. As McCraner and company, he's got to find a way to put points on the board to get back into this one. 35-7 is your score. Here we go. We got Wake, bottom of your screen. As well as Donald Gage Jr., top of your screen, number 13. Here we go. Simpson in the backfield. Man in motion. McCraner. He'll hand this one off to Simpson, trying to find a lane, and good tackle.
Tried running the counter there, but it was cleaned up.
Good tackle by Cooper Olson. For the Lions, set up a 2nd down and 10 to go.
And surrounding scores after no points in the 1st quarter of the Adams Central Jay County game. Adams Central was up 40-0.
It's a great game over there.
Yeah, it is.
2nd down, 8 to go. Ball at the 36. 3 receivers. Man in motion, that's number 2. As he'll get this one out to Gage. Down the right side.
He got the 1st down.
He'll pick up that 1st down. Good tackle by Woods. And late flag on the play. 2 of them late flags. We'll see some talking and pushing and shoving at midfield. That one looks to go against New Haven, but we'll wait the call.
And some more ACAC action. South Adams wants to play heartbreak in Bern as they're up 35-7 against the undefeated Heritage Patriots.
Ooh.
South Adams starting their season 1-2 after playing Marion local in Ohio. I don't know if they've lost since then, but if they haven't, then they have the longest win streak in the state of, or everywhere.
That one was an unsportsmanlike call on Leo. And I'll push the Bulldogs up to about the 40 for our 1st and 10. Some nice action of Indiana High School boys football. You can catch it all on SummitCitySports.com. We're having ourselves a game over here at Leo High School. So here we go, 1st and 10 after the flag on the play. McCraney will drop back. Looking for a man. He'll roll out to his right. He'll throw that check down and just throw it incomplete. Intended for number 13, Donald Gage Jr. Gage and Wake been the two main targets for McCraney tonight, as well as Simpson out the backfield, but 40 seconds remaining in this third quarter. New Haven's got to put some points on the board to get back into this one.
Yeah, and like I said last week, New Haven's pushing the ball, and they might get a second half fight here, but with time limited now.
So whistle will blow.
Looking for that clock to run, I think.
As here we go. 2nd and 10 at the 40. McCraney will dump that one off to Simpson.
Oh,
fight.
A big hit out there. Oh, my goodness.
Fight for about a gain of 5, maybe 4. We'll set up a 3rd down. And about 6 or 7 to go.
Another score on the Indiana game. 65-0 now against Indiana State.
We do have a player down. Looks to be a Leo Lion shaken up after that play. We'll go ahead and step out for a quick break. You're watching Indiana High School boys football on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Now I'm in here working out, and it's helped me get stronger, so I know that's going to help building my muscle, being able to power through defenders, get in the lane, be more confident, finishing at the basket through contacts. When you know you're in here putting the work in, it makes it easier for you to go on the court.
We are back at Leo High School, where the Leo Lions lead 35-7 with about 34 seconds remaining in this third quarter as New Haven has the ball at around the 36-yard line. 3rd and 6 to go for the Bulldogs. 2 receivers, bottom of your screen. Here comes McCraney and at quarterback. He'll drop back, looking for a man that out in the flat. That's the running back. And it'll be brought out of bounds. A good play. A nice dump off to DJ Simpson. We'll see where they spot this, and it looks to be about 1 to 2 yards short.
So, update on the Northrop Homestead game. Northrop, with 3:52 left in the third quarter, they're up 21-19 against Homestead.
It's going to be a good finish over there. 4th and 1, as New Haven will stay on the field. McCraney and Simpson in the backfield. Donald Gage Jr., top of your screen. Wake at the bottom. Ethan Wake, number 11. Here we go. They'll go ahead and give it to Wake. He'll hold on to it. Still got a lane outside and brought out of bounds. As a good brought out of bounds by number 5.
It looks like that was enough for a first down. This is a long drive for New Haven.
Just around 22 seconds remaining in this third quarter, as New Haven is trailing Leo 7-35. Ball will be placed at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Got to get it outside. I like what they're doing with the screen passes, getting it short, taking the open play. So here we go, McCraney and Simpson in the backfield. 3 receivers, top of your screen. Here we go. He'll go deep for the end zone. That's intended, and it's actually caught.
He caught it.
A good play.
Great catch and great ball by the quarterback.
I think Blaine Thurber may have been the man with the catch. We'll go ahead and see if we can take a look at that one again.
Out of bounds at the 5-yard line. First and goal, New Haven.
So go ahead and take a look at that Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. That's a good throw by McQuinley. As I believe Thurber was the man with the catch.
Now you're thinking, if New Haven would have had that earlier, what type of game this would have been.
They are driving. Here we go, McCraney in the backfield with Simpson. First and goal. As he'll roll out to his left side, looking for a receiver. He'll go ahead and just throw it out of bounds.
Nothing there for him.
Intended for Ethan Wake. Will set up a second and goal.
Not bad.
Five seconds remaining in this third quarter as Leo leads it 35-7. If you're just tuning in, thank you so much for joining us on Summit City Sports. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any of the Northeast Indiana action. A lot of good games going on today. A lot of close finishes, but in our game, it's been all Leo. 35-7. 5 seconds remaining in this third quarter. He'll go ahead and throw it for the end zone right off the hands of Donald Gage Jr. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 5. Well, 3rd down and goal for New Haven. 2.6 remaining in this third quarter. As McCraney looks to get New Haven into double digits on the scoreboard. Here we go. Two receivers, bottom of your screen. That's Wake. They'll go ahead and hand this off to Simpson. Running on the outside. Evades the defenders. And he's in for the touchdown. New Haven. As DJ Simpson gets the first points.
So in NE8 news, Columbia City was able to get on the board. Huntington North still up 21-7 in that game with a little less than 11 minutes left in the last quarter there.
A good run by Simpson as you take a look at that one again, and he's following his blocks, and a great run has put New Haven up on the board again for the first time this half. Make this extra point. It'll be 35-14, and that was the end of the third quarter.
Now, a short years ago, maybe like 14 or something like that, a great quarterback of Peyton Manning came back. He was in Tampa Bay, and he came back 35-14, and he won that game against the world defending champs at the time.
Unbelievable.
Against
well, that
John
will do
Gruden.
it for the end of the third quarter as Leo will lead it 35-13 as we won't be going anywhere yet. So we wait to see what's happening on the field. See the white hat going towards the New Haven sideline. And it will go as a personal foul for both teams, as that will now do it for the end of this third quarter. As Leo leads it 35-13. Don't go anywhere, folks. You're watching Indiana High School boys football on SummitCitySports.com.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical
We are back here at Leo High School, where the Leo Lions lead the New Haven Bulldogs 35-14 with just 1 quarter to go. So we are just awaiting this kickoff. It's looking to be an onside kick, it looks like, as score around the area. North side, 42-14, end of the third quarter. And Bishop Dwenger now takes the lead over Carroll, 9-6.
Can you believe it's already, like week 4 already in the high school? It's going too fast.
It's amazing.
It's going too
That's unbelievable.
fast.
Here we go. Short kick after the penalty on the extra point from New Haven, as 35-14 is your score. It's been all Leo Lions in this one, ladies and gentlemen. 3 touchdowns from Nathan Foster and a pick 6, as be a nice short kick. New Haven had a chance to get on that ball, but picked up by Leo. Now, if you're Leo, you're just looking to run out these last 12 minutes with the best player on the field, as actually he's jogging off to the sideline. But a phenomenal game from Nathan Foster. Most likely going to be your PSM player of the game as it continues. 31-12. It's been all Snyder, as Eli Lawrence is on the call over there. As here we go, 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Pistol formation, they'll hand this one off to Woods up the middle. And he's got a good gain, picks up a first down for Leo, as a tackle made by number 13, Donald Gage Jr.
In a Northview score, they scored 84 points tonight, 84-0.
That's got to be the biggest high school score I've heard in a while.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
So here we go. Pistol formation, single setback for Leo. 1st and 10 at the 31. They'll give this one off to Woods again. And a good tackle swarmed by this Bulldogs defense. Just kicking off this 4th quarter as Leo leads 35-14. As Nathan Foster has been a tear for this Leo team. 3 touchdowns for him on the day. A couple long rushes, but got called back because either ran out of bounds or flag on the offensive line. But a good game for the Leo offense, and defensively have also been really good as well.
Yeah. And
here we go.
And getting this win here for Leo, staying undefeated in NE8 play when it being so competitive this year, with a lot of teams going for the title, this is a win that you desperately needed if you were Leo.
It's a good win from Leo so far, as they just have 10 minutes remaining in this 4th quarter. 3rd down and 3 to go after the QB keep by Titus Stoller. So he's been pretty good this game.
Yeah.
Passing when he needs to.
Yeah, and he's their leading tackler of the year, Woods. He's their leading tackler. So getting it done on both sides of the ball.
He's in at running back for Foster, as we believe he's taking a breather. As here comes 3rd and 3 for Stoller, and a QB keep again. It's going to be maybe short. Ball marked for a 4th down and 1. As we'll see Foster coming back in. As it looks like they'll give the first down to Leo. 9:50 remaining in this game as Leo just looks to close this one out. 2 receivers, top and bottom of your screen. Woods in at fullback. They'll hand this one off to Foster down the middle. And a good tackle,
Still
but he's still
pushing.
on his feet. Here he goes. Nathan Foster down the
Still up.
sideline.
Oh, my goodness.
And a good tackle.
Nathan Foster.
With an incredible run, Nathan Foster brought down by Donald Gage Jr.
Kind of gives you like Zach Moss feels, kind of, when you watch him.
He has been very good tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go ahead and take a look at that one again. Breaks off 2 tackles and just a good run from Foster. And he's got that power back feel as well as that speed as you need in a running back. Here comes Woods again over the middle as he's fighting for those yards.
I like a good fullback give once in a while.
It's just like the Colts with Tyler Warren. He's your do-it-all player.
Yes, he is. Yes, sir. It was so awesome seeing him get it done on Sunday.
Looked really good for those Indianapolis Colts fans. So we'll see Stoller and company on a 2nd down and 4 after a good run from Woods. He's been doing it all night, offensively and defensively. Came in when you need him to, and he's been a good fullback and linebacker for this Leo Lions team.
And if you're Leo, there's a lot of takeaways from this game because you know you didn't play your best game overall. So you take it into next week and you...
Here goes Foster and brought down. Looks to be the 9-yard line as Nathan Foster just been a terror this entire game. Looking to get his 4th touchdown on the game.
Busco wins it over Eastside 19-14. Jeff Mahoney, the boss man on that one. If you're just leaving that one and coming to our channel, we're glad to have you with us.
Great game over there. Busco's a nice little team.
Yes.
Here we go. Woods on the carry as he'll evade those defenders. And he'll be in for the touchdown, Leo. Paul Woods has been doing it all night. So we're comparing him to Tyler Warren. Let's go ahead and take a look at that one again. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay has a nice little run up the middle from Paul Woods as he'll extend that Leo lead to 41, and with the extra point, we'll make it 42. So we'll see Leo Zink on the kick, and it's up and it's good. As Leo extends their lead 42-14 in this conference matchup versus New Haven. .748 to play in this 4th quarter. As we look at this game so far, 2 names stand out to you. Nathan Foster, Paul Woods.
Yeah. It's when you have 2 great backs like that, and especially one that plays on both sides of the ball, it's easy to count on them to get the job done.
And they have certainly done that.
Yeah. And like I said, you know, if you're Leo, this wasn't your best game. You gave up some good drives for New Haven, but you go to next week. You look at the good, look at the bad, and put it behind you, and look up forward to next week.
So I took a look at that last run. Paul Woods getting into the end zone, extending this lead for Leo, 42-14. All Lions here at Leo High School. Here we go. Kick is up, and it's a squib kick, and it will be picked up.
Bounds too.
Be picked up by New Haven. Here we go. Some good blocks up front. Trying to return this one back. And ball at the 32-yard line. Here comes New Haven's offense. Has not been their day today. Not been their game at all. Really good defense from Leo. We'll see if they can get some last-minute points to do some stat padding.
Gets out to the 31-yard line. First down, New Haven.
So here comes a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line for New Haven. As we'll see what McCraney has in his back pocket. Simpson in the backfield. 2 receivers on the top of your screen. Here comes Simpson. That is not Simpson. That is number 22. And a flag thrown late. It'll be a holding call on New Haven. Spot them back about 10 yards. As here we go, ball will be at the 21-yard line. 1st and 20 for the Bulldogs. McCraney in the backfield. Gage Jr., bottom of your screen. Ethan Wake, top of your screen. We'll see what they do. Man in motion. McCraney, drop back. He's going downfield.
He didn't even see it coming.
And he didn't even turn around. Pass intended for number 24.
So, word from the great Joe Northern. DeKalb scores a touchdown. And now, East Noble is leading still 13-7. It's hard to read his text here.
And now he says, send your audiences to us.
No.
So we have a good game here ourselves.
Yes.
42-14.
A beautiful night here in Leo.
Lights are on and some Friday night lights. Here we go, McCraney. We'll throw that short. That one's caught down the left side.
Has a block.
Brought down by number 40. That one's Antonio Stair. 42-7. It's been all Bluffton over there. And then once again, Busco takes it over Eastside 19-14.
Bryce Lawrence, the Lawrence brothers, who run the Cherubusco show down there at Turtletown, they're a great combination to watch. I was honored to do their first game. I got to talk to them before and after the game. Yeah, that Lawrence brother combination is just amazing, Cherubusco, and they're fun to watch. Great set of boys.
As here we go. He'll throw that one short. That one's caught, and a good tackle by Brody Reimer, the true freshman for the Lions, standing 5'10", 155 pounds. So we'll set up a 4th and 8 for New Haven, and here comes the punt team.
Oh, clock expiring here.
Just around 6 minutes remaining in this game, as it's been all Lea Lions football. 42-14.
And you hope, if you're New Haven, there's wins you can take out of this loss going into next week. You still have not picked up a win yet. You still have 4 or 5 games left. And if you look at their schedule, there's potentially circle in wins later on in the season, but those are never guaranteed either.
They got Norwell next week at home. Following that will be Columbia City at home. There'll be Belmont on the road, as well as East Noble on the road the following week, and their last regular season of the game against Huntington North at home. Send out a Lea Lion offense for a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's see if they keep their first string out there. I'm sure they do.
We will see. New quarterback it looks to be in. Breaking news, DeKalb gets an onside recovery, but that doesn't matter. Here we go. 3 receivers, bottom of your screen. That one will be handed off and brought down immediately. That's a good tackle by number 15 for New Haven. This will be Deshaun DeBotcher, the senior for New Haven. Here we go, 2nd and 11 for Leo. Two receivers on both sides of your screen. Single setback. We'll see Luke Marktwit in at quarterback. He'll hand this one off. Down the outside, a good run. And tackled at around the 42-yard line. A good run. By looks to be Aaron Perlich. The true freshman, 5'9", 165 pounds. For Leo, a good run for the freshman. Sets up a 3rd and 2.
In times like this, you love to see your freshmen and your underclassmen getting great plays. It helps you in the scouting report, what you can use in later on down the road in their careers. And this is a great time for them.
And Leo, speaking of talent, they just sent. Oh, they will keep that. And a good run from Mark Quidart, a sophomore, 5'10", 150 pounds. And you talk about talent. Leo just sent Brock Schott to Miami this past season.
Coach.
Brock Schott in his freshman season for Miami. It's been pretty solid so far. Had a couple catches. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And this just coming in from Thad Goff. North side beats Concordia 49-14. As here comes Luke Marquardt. He'll hand this one off. That's Workman down that right side and just about picks up a 1st down. Going to bring up a 2nd and 1 for Leo. As we see Koan Ziesloft checking in. 5'5", 130-pound freshman for the Leo Lions. 3 minutes remaining in this game as it's been all Leo Lions football as they lead over the New Haven Bulldogs 42-14. There appears to be a flag on the play. As they'll go against New Haven, it looks like. 2:51 to play in this 4th quarter as Leo leads it 42-14. Two receivers, bottom of your screen. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So a final, Dwenger beats Carroll 9-6. So very low-scoring game.
That must have been a fun one to watch. Defensive game, and Dwenger has a really, really solid defense. Played really good against Wayne last week.
Yeah.
And Carroll will fall to 1-3 as Dwenger will go to 3-1 on the season. Here we go. Handoff over the middle. Got a lane. He's still on his feet. Here he goes.
Still up.
And a good run by number 20. That's Braxton Merida. As Leo picks up another 1st down. Ball will be spotted at around the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lions as they just look to kill the rest of this clock with around 2 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in this game. Here we go, 1st and 10. New quarterback in for Leo. That's Landon Kinksey. So hand this one off over the middle. Staying on his feet. And he's got away. Touchdown, Leo. As they look to extend their lead and a great run. As Sayer will get his way into the end zone. A great play from Leo. We'll go ahead and take a look at that one again. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. As a great run. Way to stay on your feet. Antonio Stayer, the senior, 5'5", 150 pounds, finds his way into the end zone and will extend this Leo Lions lead. On the kick is Leo Zink. Kick is up.
And
it's
good.
It will go in through. 49-14 Leo. As we will step out for a quick break. You have been watching Indiana High School boys football on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Now I'm in here working out, and it's helped me get stronger, so I know that's going to help building my muscle, being able to power through defenders, get in the lane, be more confident, finishing at the basket through contacts. When you know you're in here putting the work in, it makes it easier for you to go on the court.
There's like a housing addition out there.
Yeah, I'm right over by, Colonial Oaks Golf Course.
Where is that from Chestnut?
That's probably 5-10 minutes from there. So. We are back at Leo High School, where Leo leads at 49-14 with about 2 minutes to play in this game. Indiana now leads 73-0 over Indiana State. As here come the Bulldogs with a return. A good return and brought down at about the 24-yard line. Bring out the New Haven.
So now at this point, if you guys don't know, there is a running clock. If a 35-point lead or higher is reached in the game in the second half, it is a running clock no matter what. So there's, once they get the ball set here, looks like they're fumbling the ball there just to waste time.
Here we go.
So we're going to get a little less than a minute left. Yeah.
As it looks like quarterback is wearing number 32. 36, sorry.
Oh.
And a good block from number 53. He's still on the outside and a good run, but a good block by number 53 for Leo. That's Boone Delagrange, a good block. But interestingly enough, it looked like Jackson Martin, number 36 in at quarterback, the freshman for New Haven. Getting some action tonight. Just about 47 seconds remaining in this one. And it looks like the Leo Lions will take care of business here at home, and it'll extend their lead forward. It'll extend their winning streak by 4. Here we go, run outside, and just immediately stopped by that front seven. And that will do it. Just about 25 seconds remaining, and we'll see the players starting to line up on both sidelines. So we'll see if they'll call another play. Just about 14 seconds remaining in this one. Leo will extend their streak 4-0 on the season, and New Haven will fall to 0-4. As that will do it here at Leo High School. And Leo will take this one 49-14. This has been SummitCitySports.com here at Leo High School. For Jake Haviland, I'm Caden Linder signing off from Leo High School. Enjoy the rest of your night, folks, and have a good one. You've been watching Indiana High School boys football on SummitCitySports.com.
Spent countless hours of time in the pool, countless hours in here, making my body stronger, and it's been kind of like a mental thing too, just telling myself like, you're fast enough to be able to compete with those girls that are at other Division I schools that I'll be competing against next year. It was like a big decision of like where I was going to go to school, and Valpo was a great experience on my first initial visit. And then once I met some of the teammates at an invitational that I went and watched, they were also just super inviting. The ability to be able to further my swim career and the equipment that I'm able to use at Valpo, I think can help me make really big strides. 18 months ago, I was diagnosed with a third-degree heart block. They had to put a pacemaker in my chest, and so once I had that surgery done and everything, I started at PSM and getting my shoulder mobility and my shoulder strength back, and now that I have that, making it even stronger than it was before and really spend the time that I need to be able to compete at the level that I want to compete at. I've been in the pool since I was 6 years old. It's not an easy sport to just pick up and start doing, but if you have the dedication to do it, you can do it just fine.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I moved down here when I was younger. I went to the gym with my brother and my dad. It felt kind of natural. I just had a love for it. I feel like it got serious when I went from probably my 8th grade year to my freshman year. I knew Purdue was home for me because I just felt very comfortable when I got onto the campus and got around all the people and the team. They love me, I love them. And I'm just super excited to play with that group of girls and that group of coaches. Now I'm in here working out and it's helped me get stronger, so I know that's going to help building my muscle, being able to power through defenders, you get in the lane, be more confident, finishing at the basket through contacts. When you know you're in here putting the work in, it makes it easier for you to go on the court.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
It was after a bad game in 8th grade. I decided that I was going to try my best to, be able to earn a scholarship and play in college. And so I'm really excited for it. Once you come here for a while, you have all the experience. I feel like I'm getting a lot stronger, especially in basketball-specific positions. I feel like I'm able to move better. I'm more flexible, able to run fast.